have your dream, plan it, and go for it. You know.
Thank you for that. That's really very inspiring, and I'm sure that will inspire a lot of people watching this, young people. I think it's also important that we as a collective community need to start encouraging young girls, inspiring them, and mentorship. Like, I'll ask you that question: who's your mentor? Who really inspires you? Because I believe everyone needs that impact of inspiration and also mentorship. So I would ask you, who inspires you or mentors you at this point in time that gives you that boost too? You can't say no one, you don't have a mentor or no inspiration.
Of course I do. I have if you ask me, I have loads and loads of them, but I have few ones that like actually really top my list. Talk of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, a veteran economist, a woman of repute. She was one time World Bank president, and God's willing, she's about to be designated as the WTO president, the first woman and the first African to assume such noble positions in top organizations. Why won't she be a motivator? Why won't she be like an inspiration to me? Talk of Mrs. Ibukun Awosika, the CEO MD of First Bank of Nigeria, a foremost banker with an intimidating CV. Mrs. Grace Alele Williams, the first woman vice chancellor of Uniben. Then lately, Mrs. Esther Agbaje, the newly elected Nigerian into the US Parliament. Talk of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, a renowned writer, of literature books, and a very highly prolific writer. Then by extension, I'll say Mrs. Johnson Sirleaf, the former president of Liberia between, I think, 2006 to 2008. These women have been my source of inspiration and sacred knowledge. These are people that I look up to. I have more, I have more on my list, but these are few that like actually really, really top my list that I really look up to for mentorship and motivation and inspiration.
That's really great. And I hope there are other people underneath you too who, I wouldn't say underneath, that's the wrong word to use, but other people who that are around you who you motivate and also inspire. And I'm sure too, by people watching you too, they're inspired and motivated from what you've just said. Those names you've called are really, they are top names, and we hope more women can come into leadership positions and make the great change that the world actually needs.